And Sarge is a big day today, man.
Prodigy here.
Yes, sir, a prodigy. My man J.Cole's up in here. What's going on, J.Cole?
What up, brother? I thought y'all said Prodigy was here. I was like, oh, man. I hope.
Nah, man, you know, it's so much been said, so much hype.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So we're just happy to have you here on Hip Hop Nation.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
So how's the journey so far, champ?
Man, it's been a blessing, a wild ride, though, you know. Way different pace from, you know, waking up every day, rolling out the bed, just making some music, tapping the keyboard, and hoping to one day get heard. But now it's like non-stop. Promo this, promo that, studio this.
Speaking about getting heard, you're the first signee to Roc Nation.
Yeah.
Tell us about the journey to getting on the label. Like, how did you get, like, you know...
You had to be walking around and
I'll let him tell the story.
You know,
one of the greatest rappers out there. How did you get his attention to get signed?
Yeah, man, it was like, it was a long journey. Like, I know a lot of people that when they first started hearing me, like, you know, this new kid signed to Jay-Z or whatever.
Right.
When they first started to hear it, it might have seemed like I came from out of nowhere and maybe got lucky, but if they really knew the story, man, it's like a very long journey. It started from when I was rapping at 12 and trying to, I remember calling No Limit Studios hotline that they had on the CDs, trying to rap on the voicemails, and, you know, all types of schemes I've been trying. But when I turned 18, I moved to New York for college. And that's when I was like, all right, I'm going to really do it. I came to New York for the music, to be around the scene. And I thought I was going to get signed before, you know, before I even graduated, but it didn't happen like that. All that to say, man, I've been trying a lot of different ways and a lot of different things the whole time, but it all, you know, it all eventually happened for me when Jay heard this song called Lights Please, and Mark Pitts played him Lights Please, which, you know, a lot of people already know Mark Pitts, man, is Biggie, and, you know, and Sign, Sierra, and Chris Brown, and, you know, so he played him Lights Please, and I guess Jay was like, man, who is this kid, you know, bring him to me, and, you know, the rest was history.
But give us one example on how you tried to get Jay-Z's attention.
All right, everybody always asks about the story where I stood outside waiting on him.
Yes,
but
exactly.
I like to give a different story. I just talked about it earlier today, so it's fresh on my mind.
All right.
I went to, I was at St. John's, right, and you know, there's a couple people at St. John's that was interning at record labels or whatever. So this one girl, somehow she was connected to the Sweet 16, the MTV Sweet 16 show, and she was like, hey, you want to come to the MTV Sweet 16? I'm like, I ain't going to no Sweet 16. I'm a grown man.
Grown-ass man.
I'm almost grown.
Yeah.
I'm almost out of college or whatever. So I was like, man, I ain't going to that. She was like, you sure? It's Aaron Reed. She was like, I heard Kanye's going to be there.
Well, who Sweet 16 was it?
It was, exactly. It was Aaron Reed, Sweet 16.
Okay.
L.A. Reid's son.
Okay.
So once she said that, I was like, oh, I'm back on artist mode. I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. I got beats. I'm thinking I'm gonna get my beats off. That's how I thought I was gonna take the Kanye route and get in the game off my beats or whatever. So I was like, yeah, okay, definitely, I go. Like, I definitely go. You say those people are gonna be there because it's supposed to be a lot of people. So I'm like, all right, boom, I'm gonna go. So I went, but I had this shirt. I got it made in whatever South Street Seaport. I got it made. It said, produced for Jay-Z or Die Trying. It was right around the time the 50 movie came out. So I was like, man, I got a little mark in it. I told you I was always scheming. I was like, if I wear this shirt...
You look kind of sneaky.
If I wear this shirt outside of, you know, the labels, that's what I was thinking. Like, somebody is going to take my CD, you know. I'm just trying anything. So I'm like, all right, that's perfect. It's 40-40. It was at the 40-40. So I'm like, man, maybe even Jay will be there. It was a long shot, but I was like, he might be there. So I throw on the shirt, but then I put a button up over it because they told you to kind of try to dress nice. And I go to 40-40 for Aaron Reed Sweet 16 or whatever. So I walk up, right, they got the red carpet and the cameras, the MTV cameras on me, and they're like, so man, how you feel about being in Aaron Reed Sweet 16? How you feel? Big day for him? I'm like, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, between me and you, I don't really know. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's cool. This is TV. It's cool. So as soon as they told me that, I was going to act as a fool. Like, oh man, yo, he the man on campus, man. He good. I heard he's good. He gonna get a car. He gonna get a plane.
It's my dude right there.
Yeah. So I just started acting a fool. But basically that was one of the things I had tried. And come to find out, Kanye was in there, Swiss was in there, JD was in there, and then Jay ended up walking by me while I had the shirt on, but I ain't noticed him until he was already like out of my reach. If I'd have reached, his bodyguards would probably broke my arm.
Yeah.
So that was one of the schemes I had tried. You know, I snuck in the Aaron Reed Sweet 16.
Don't steal that one, Sarge.
Watch me shit. Work on how it's starting to die trying.
We can curse, man.
Yeah, but
I've been holding back all these curse words, man.
Anyway, 877-60 Hip Hop. This is Sarge and OQ Revue on Hip Hop Nation.